Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to the YouTube channel Chris Dash. Today I'm going to be showing you a character that is going to basically be the new phase of Birds of Prey and in the alert Volcano Mining Facility. The feat that we're going for is going to be That's So Amazo. This feat is going to require you to do this with 4 players in a group correctly. What is going to happen is that you're going to not hit the turret throughout the fight. Jimmy and Lois are going to be on the west and east side of the playing field that you're going to be playing on. Those areas that they're at, the terminals, you are not going to hit those terminals to do Amazo any harm. Okay, so you are going to do him straight up and you're going to battle him straight up while he uses iconic powers and likewise takes some of your powers and uses it against you, and he's going to be able to show a bunch of situations with Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, and then he's going to take quantum powers, electricity powers, and whatever powers are in the room so he can be able to use to his best ability. Amazo is a character in the DC universe that is taking upon the acceleration of knowing how to adapt in fights. He adapts in fights by watching and fighting against opponents, taking onslaughts of damage, and creating all these situations and using to his best ability. Amazo is a very, very powerful situation. He is a very much high level AI. There was a lot of glitching going on in this, by the way. I just wanted to let you know. But for the most part, it's going to be straightforward and straight up. You're going to fight Amazo straight up. And what's going to happen is if you come in here with 2 DPSs, one DPS is going to be pretty much playing the tank role to a certain extent, rolling out, dodging, and whatnot. And the rest of the individuals are going to be waiting until they get aggro, meaning you're going to get Amazo's attention. Last but not least, before we continue with more information, I just wanted to let you guys know, thank you guys for so much support you guys have been giving me and giving the channel in general. If you guys have any questions about anything in the future, I'm going to be putting up feats of Birds of Prey throughout the solos, alerts, and likewise the raids. So I will be posting up more videos, but for this one, it's called That's So Amazo. Amazo is a very, very, very big and powerhouse name when it comes down to characters that faces the Justice League and goes against a bunch of the characters and shows how much he knows and how much talent he is. He is an amazing talent and comes down to knowing situation. Those lasers, you have to make sure that you're blocking most of the majority of the time. Those can be a one shot if you are not blocking and you're just going through your rotation on your DPS end, your trolling end, or a healer end, or a tank end. Make sure you block for those situations so you could protect yourself and protect everyone in the group from not falling down. He shows a lot of skill in this. It takes a lot of skill to do this. But moving forward, you know, the bombs that you see on the floor, you got to block for those situations. It will have a timer on it, and it does do damage where it can probably most likely life you if you are not in the right area. The lasers, you know, the signal target lasers that he's going to be shooting out of his eyes, in the game wise, it's not as deadly as the one that he uses, the skull frame one. But for the most part, you are doing this straight up. From what you guys are seeing, you guys are doing this straight up without any turrets or terminals hitting any switches. So you have not seen any switches just yet. There will be a situation where portals will be open throughout the west wing and east wing. You do not go in them. You do not touch anything in the terminal, docks, anything. You don't do it. You just play him straight up. Even though the damage is going to be hitting him in the range where you're going to be seeing for low low level content crits, you're going to still be able to do this, and you will see his life go down. And you just got to stay really focused on it. Just stay to it and make sure you're blocking for those situations. Last but not least, again, like I would say, is that yeah, you just got to consistently stay alive. And if you stay alive and you knock it out the first time, congratulations. I'm not too sure what happens if you wipe. Would you have to do this again, and are you allowed to do this again? I'm not too sure because I have not looked up for the feat too much. I seen it and then it popped up, but we knew exactly when we came in here, we knew what we were doing. So if you do actually want to pass on the word to some individual that might say, hey, if you wipe And are you allowed to still do it? You know what I mean? I would be greatly appreciated if you answer that question. I have never did it with a wipe, and I did it always on my first try. Again, this place might be glitched. Volcano Mining Facility. It might be glitched to a certain extent when it gets down to Superman coming in here. What you must do is to hit Amazo outside of the barrier. So you're looking at the barrier, and you're looking at the line, staying by the stairs and hitting him outside of the barrier will make Superman come back into the situation, so you can reset that situation so Superman can get in there. If he's not in there, it will be glitched, and what's going to happen is you might have to wipe and you might have to do it again. But the one thing about it is warping to rally will not help. You would have to hit Amazo outside of the barrier, and be very careful with that laser when the skull comes up. For any situation, when a skull comes up, you are going to have a one-shot move or something that's going to terribly happen to the group if you do not correctly, use your defense to stop anything from happening. From what you can see their power bar. It's really good. It's charged up. Everything is good. And remember, I would tell you, if you guys are looking for a troller or some type of help in this game, and I have these characters, follow the character's name in the left-hand corner. Follow the page, subscribe, share, and comment, and you most likely will be able to see me in-game playing, and I would be able to help you on these missions. I know they can get really hard, and I know they need a little bit of patience. Some people need more patience than others. I definitely understand that. And again, this is called That's So Amazo. You do not hit any of the terminal doxes from the west and east side of the playing field. You just leave it alone, and you continuously just go throughout depleting the life of Amazo until you will get the feat. And that's what is the secret about getting this feat. That's going to be a 25 point feat, and this is going to be great because when you get this, it can help you up with leveling up to another skill point. It's a quarter of a skill point, so you will be able to get a lot of situation happening. You can see that I was not blocking, and that almost life to me, and I just saved my life by a little smidge of a hair by popping my shield and drinking my soda at a quick time. Pretty much I was happy that they it didn't take me out. I would have been a problem for the group in general for a certain period of time. For the most part, I appreciate everything you guys been doing, coming to the page, showing it some appreciation, some satisfaction when it comes down to liking the video. It does help. And likewise, it does help other characters in the community understand that this video was helpful in some type of way. If you felt like it was helpful, if you have already got this feat, pass it on to a friend that you might not think that got it. Or, you can literally show them the video before you guys start the whole feat. You could show him a daily while he does his dailies. You can show him this. Sharing the video is just sharing it to the community that will enhance their ability to understand what you are getting yourself into, because some people do not know how to search for certain situations like this, and we're closely coming to the end for a conclusion. But for the most part, thank you guys for doing everything you possibly can. I appreciate you all. I will see you guys later with another video. There will be more feats coming up, and I'm going to show you some amazing things coming up in the near future, and I would like you guys to be there. See you guys soon. Have a great day.